stop here. If you want to sit, go ahead. But we're going to just stop here for just a second before we head down. I got to watch my time. I get busy chatting and I don't keep track of time, then I get in trouble. But come on out. Now, the question was, what is the difference between the world's largest umbrella or a retractable roof? A retractable roof in Miami, in Arizona, Houston, Toronto. The roof will actually come across the top, the retractable roof. It'll come all the way across the stadium and it will completely enclose the environment. Where's my Arizona guys?
Right here.
Oh, there you are. When you said it was 114 when you left?
Yeah.
Okay. So when they close the retractable roof in Arizona, it goes from 114 degrees outside to a really nice, calm 72, 74 degrees inside. You can
except along the top. It's still about 90.
Oh, yeah. But it is enclosed.
Yeah.
And you're right, the hot air goes up. That's why. But they do try to keep it at 72, 74 is what I read. Here, if you come in April, the first week of the season, at a home game, and you got a left field ticket, you can see where the largest umbrella comes across. That is all open there. That's how we can consider it an open air ballpark year round. All that is open. If it's raining, and of course our rain is sideways in Seattle, of course, and it's 40 degrees out, we're still going to get the ball game in, but the people out in left field are going to get wet and very cold. Why? Because we all asked for an outdoor ballpark and we got it. But to answer your question, that's the difference of all of it. I believe there's 5, maybe 6 now retractable roofs in Major League Baseball. We are one of a kind, and I really don't think it will ever be duplicated. One, the company that did this, of course, is out of business. There was no demands for umbrellas to cover a stadium, so they have gone out of business, and I don't think it will ever happen. But it is an awesome thing to have. I'm a little kid at heart, and I think it's so cool, and I get excited when they close it, because 220,000 pounds of steel are moving both sides. There are 2 sides that it moves on at the same speed, and you could be sitting like these 2 are right here, and if it's an evening game, even though it's cool and you think the rain's coming, it will take at least an inning or 2 before you realize, it got a little darker in here. You look up and that umbrella has closed. You don't even hear it, you don't realize it. And they'll do it during the game. The first couple of years they waited to between innings if they saw the rain was coming. Now they'll do it at any time. And they will also, like I said, once they close it, it will stay closed for the rest of the game, even if the sun comes out. They will do that. Real quick, I want to touch on the big screen for you guys that play video games. You guys play video games? That actually is an HD TV. It's not a screen, a projected screen. It's an HD TV. 11,000 square feet, $13 million to put that in. And when they put it in, it was the largest screen in Major League Baseball 4 years ago. And as I was saying, I'm a big kid. My favorite thing about coming to the ball game is watching the hidden ball trick. They have 3 hats, and they do the hidden ball trick. And being in Seattle, they always have the hydroplane races. And it's so awesome to see on that screen those things happening, along with everything else. So that part of that, the foul poles, right field, left field, those are from the Kingdom. When they built the ballpark, they wanted some of the past, some of the right now, present, and some of the future, the big screen being the future. It was the 3rd largest HD TV in major sporting venues. Anybody guess what the number 1 was?
Jerry's World.
Jerry's World? No. AT&T? No. Jerry's World was what I kept telling my tours, the Dallas Cowboys Stadium. That was the largest. But a guy after one of my tours 2 years ago came up to me and said, I didn't want to say anything during your tour, Mike, but he pulled out again one of those smartphones. It says it's right here, but I didn't want to say anything. It is actually Dallas Raceway Park for the NASCAR track. That's the largest screen in any major sporting venue. He told me, this is what he said, I don't know, I've never been there. It went from foul pole to foul pole. That's how big that screen was. Probably not as up and down link width as ours, but that's how far it went across. But if you're thinking NASCAR, that's a lot of left turns as you go around there. And of course, Fenway. What we took from Fenway is a hand-operated scoreboard. We put that in, and then also everything is exposed. When we get to the 100 level look again, all the wires and stuff, all the pipes are all exposed. Everything's like they did in the old days. Any questions? Okay, I think we'll walk down to the suites, And then from the suites we go to the press box, then we're going to go down to the field. Let's go this way.